So let's talk about this, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm telling a little bit of a story of an amazing day I had where I made a couple thousand by doing quite a few solar panels. All right, guys. Hey, it's Chris. We'll go ahead and we're going to be talking today about a beautiful day that I had. I'm going to tell a story of a day that I had where I went to go clean. I believe it was 3 appointments, and I ended up cleaning 7. And this was a milestone for me, and I think for my cleaning, and really catapulted me in my productivity. And before I knew it, I was cleaning 5, 10, excuse me, not 5, 10. Before I knew it, I was cleaning 7 to 8 appointments per day, making good money. So what happened is I set out that day to go ahead and do, like I said, 3 or 4 appointments, and that's actually irrelevant. But what took place at the time is after we would clean solar panels, and I had a guy that was working with me, one of us would go out and would canvass the area, right in the area in the local homes. And as we were up on the roof cleaning, we'd kind of take a glance around the neighborhood of the other homes and the rooftops and see who did and who didn't have solar panels. This was awesome. We'd take turns at this, and we made a game out of it, and a challenge to see who could get the most. And at first, it wasn't really on and popping. We had to take our time with this, because we had to grow. We had to get our salesmen on. We had to get our hustle going. When we first started going door to door and talking to people, we'd knock on the door and be like, "Hi, I'm Chris," or the other guy, whoever. We're in your neighborhood cleaning solar panels. Would you like your solar panels cleaned? No, thank you. Just give a quick dead. It was just really quick. No real good leads or good yeses. There were no, not a whole lot of people being receptive to us. So we developed a little bit more on our salesmanship and how we approach people, and it went a little bit different. And we added a few things and changed it up. And this time around this massive day that I had, by that time we were going to the doors and knocking on the doors. And as the people would answer, we'd say to them, "Hi, I'm Chris from Solar Tidy, your local solar panel cleaning company. We just cleaned your neighbor's solar panels," and I would have before and after photos right there on my phone. And I would say, I would tell them that their solar panels are just as dirty, and that I'd give them a couple of reasons about their neighborhood. I would scan around and look at beforehand. I would notice is there a lot of traffic, dirt and dust, debris floating in the air. What's the foliage like? Is there a lot of trees, shading, that type of thing? Is there anything that might be indicative of a good amount of bee pollen or bee poop, bird poop, birds, this kind of stuff, so that I was there. I had my backup, my ammunition, which was really, really awesome. And that's when people started to be more receptive to us going ahead and just cold knocking on their door and asking if they'd like to have their solar panels cleaned. It is in those times that they, around them when we'd have the right introduction and sales pitch, that these potential customers, the neighbors of our customers, would say, "Well, how much is it?" And that door opens it. That's where you open the door, and they would either say yes or no. And if they said no, they'd say yes, and it's an automatic, we're all good. If they said, well, if it's a no, it'd never be just a no. It would be a no with a reason. So I'd like to throw at them, which I thought was good. Have you ever made an exception? Usually I could lead into that and work around that and get the sale. There were still some no's, you know. We didn't always canvass every single neighborhood, and sometimes we were already booked up and we're good to go, so we didn't have to do that. But on this one particular day, I was riding around in the van by myself, and I was in one neighborhood, and my first appointment went beautiful, and as I was cleaning it, there was a couple that were out running, an elderly couple, and they walked by and they were like, solar panel cleaning, I did not know you needed to clean your solar panels. And I was like, well, yes you do. Oops, dropped something down here. I did not know that you needed to clean your solar panels. And I was like, yes, you need to clean your solar panels. And they asked for a business card, in which at the time I did not have a business card, but we had these flyers that let's see if I can pull one out just real quick without crashing. Alright, here we go. So we got these flyers that we hand out. They're little mailers. They got a little blank spot right there to put the address and whatnot, so they're multi-purposeful. I hand these out to people as I am out and about. And these are really cool because they immediately look at it and it's got some good benefits and selling points right there. So I give the person the postcard. I give the couple the postcard, and the husband says to me, well, we're right down at the end of the street. When you're done, can you come over and give us a quote? I was like, sure, no problem. Give me about 10 minutes and I'll come on down. 10 minutes later, I'm down there, and I give him a quote and go through my whole thing, and he's like, well, can you clean them right now? And I said, let's do it. So I cleaned his solar panels. Finished that, went to my second appointment, all good. Went to my third appointment, beautiful, went lovely, no problems whatsoever. Then, on my third appointment is where it started to get really, really good. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. That is not true. I went to my second appointment, and I got another one, and this was from canvassing, and nothing big about that, and that was awesome. I went to my third appointment, and that was all awesome. And that's right, I did have 4 appointments that day, because it was at my 4th appointment that I really, really rocked it. So I did the 4th one, and then a couple walked by, and I got them, and they were really stoked, and I went through my whole thing right in front of my customers. I actually had to get off the roof. They were like, hey, can you come down here and talk to me? Which I was kind of a little bit irritated about. But I went down there anyways, and I went through my spiel, gave them a flyer, and I set them up to clean their house as soon as I was done. When I was over there, I did some canvassing. Their next door neighbor said yes, and I cleaned their panels. As I was getting ready to leave, a house a block away that was right across the street from the house I was cleaning beforehand, originally, that I had been scheduled to clean, saw me and walked all the way down and was like, hey, can you clean my solar panels? So that was 7 appointments in one day. So the point being is that when you're out there, you can also get more work. It's not just the marketing and advertising that we do through Facebook, YouTube, Google, mailers, texting, emails, whatever you guys do, however you do your marketing and advertising. There's multiple ways to go around this. But one of the things that is very, very important while you're out there is to, if you don't have a vehicle wrap or have something on your vehicle that says who you are, what your service is, your phone number, contact, that kind of stuff, then you're losing business right there. You're a billboard. Your vehicle is a billboard. So make sure that you have that. The other thing too is make sure that you do have some sort of business cards, flyers, paper, something that you can hand out to the people that are walking up to talk to you, because you will have people that walk up to talk to you. The other thing is if you have, a slow day, or if you have time and you are out and about cleaning solar panels in the neighborhood, go ahead and canvass right around in that neighborhood. Some of the closest neighbors, those are your closest opportunities to go ahead and make some quick cash. And because you're already in the neighborhood, that's less of a cost factor. So you're making more money, man. Your profit margin goes up. So that is something to consider. All right, don't leave yourself out in the wind. God, my throat's getting dry as hell. So I want to give you a little tidbit. This is a little good one, little extra, okay? And you can do this for yourself, and I'm gonna go through this. So I want you to, if you have to go, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this and somewhat kind of fast. So if you have to rewind this video a couple times to get through this and write stuff down, go for it, man. Ow. All right. So here's the thing. I have the way I contact my customers is through text messages. I like to text message my people and let them know the appointment's on the way. Then I also have, I like to text message my people and let them know that I'm on my way to clean their solar panels the next day, when they can expect me, all that kind of stuff. The other thing that I do is on the 1st and the 15th, I do a text blast to my customers that are due for solar panel cleaning, and I let them know, hey, you're due for solar panel cleaning. Would you like to go ahead and schedule? And that's good for me because that keeps me scheduled. Another thing that I do that is really, really cool is I have a little text message automation. And what I mean by that is I have it set up to where if you text something specific to a specific digit, it comes to me. And it's really, really simple. The customer texts me this certain phrase to this digit, and that lets me know, because I've marketed it, hey, text this to have your solar panels cleaned. I'm not gonna put the whole thing out there. So what happens is when they send the text in, I have an auto responder. Auto responders are awesome. If you don't have auto responders on everything that you do, check them out. Just see if everything that you do, every social media network thing, auto responders are awesome. So what happens is they text me, and then automatically they get an auto responder that says, thank you for your interest in solar tidying. So they text me with this certain phrase, and then automatically they have because of the text autoresponder, it sends a message back saying thank you for your interest in solar panel cleaning. To book an appointment, I ask them, I get their name, I say, what's your name, address, your phone number, and how many solar panels do you have? And that's part of the cleaning. So then I underneath that I say, to learn about additional services, go ahead and text more to this number, which they do. And hold on here a second.
Hi, welcome to Wiener Schnitzel. What can I get you?
Yeah, I will take 2 chili dogs and 3 corn dogs, please.
2 chili and 3 corn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That is $10.83.
Isn't it a 5 for 5?
Oh, we actually don't have the 5 for 5 any longer.
Oh, you're kidding me. That's ridiculous, but that's okay. All right, I'll tell you what then, give me 1 minute just to decide what I want, okay? Thank you. Let's see here. Boy, that was such an awesome deal. All right, you know what? Actually, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I apologize about that.
That's fine.
I'll go ahead and still take the 2 chili dogs and the 3 corn dogs. And
2 chili, 3 corn?
Yeah, is there any deals or anything that you guys have now in place of that one?
The one we had gotten in replacement of that one was a chili cheese lover deal, which is a chili cheese burger, chili cheese dog, and chili cheese fry for $4.99.
Who wants that? All right. Okay, then still give me the 2 chili dogs and the 3 corn dogs, and then let me also get the Friday root beer float deal.
All right, just 1 root beer float?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
All right, total is $12.21.
All right. What? That's ridiculous, man. Who changes the deal? So here's a good one right here. There's a place that I've been going for a very long time. When you're Schnitzel, for 5 for $5, you get 5 corn dogs, chili dogs for $5. It comes out to like 6 something. It's an awesome deal. I spend more money here because of that. Now they've changed it and they no longer have it. Now you get these other totally different things. You get chili burger, chili dog, chili fries, chili drink, chili this, chili whatever. I don't want that. That's a waste of time. So instead, I'll spend less money. So that makes sense.